You are at Crossroads Blues Records. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications.
From a man at the Salvation door. He said he lived on Damage Row himself for years before. He found the turning and the crossing and the numbered door, where somebody let him in and asked him what he was looking for. He told it with a clarity that years of practice builds. I wrote the address on my hand and went to find the fields. Mercy Street Blues, looking for the address. I've been told it's real, but I ain't found it yet, I confess. Street Blues, somebody show me the way to the place where a man like me gets to start again today. Mercy Street ain't in the map that regular people use. You don't find it till you need it, and you need it past the blues of ordinary trouble, past the standard issue pain. You need it at the bottom, and you find it in the rain of a night so dark and personal that no one else can see. That's when Mercy Street shows up and says this way, come here, be free. On a door I never thought I'd find a reason to. A room of people in their various damage, all gone through. The particular kind of burning that requires more than will. They made a space without a question, passed the coffee, sat me still. And somebody said, speak when you are ready, it's okay. I said, I've been looking for this room since the start of my decay. Mercy Street Blues, looking for the address. I've been told it's real, but I ain't found it yet, I confess. Mercy Street Blues, somebody show me the way to the place where a man like me gets to start again today. Mercy comes in increments, not all at once in flood. A little in the morning and a little in the blood of the work that you put in when the last thing you want is work. A little in the faces of the people who don't smirk at the broken and the rebuilding and the slow, uncertain rise of a man who finally found the street and opened up his eyes. I'm no preacher and I'm no saint, and I don't own the address of Mercy Street for anyone to a man who thought the door was closed and never thought it opened through. If you're looking for a mercy street, I'll say it plain and true. Some nights the door is right in front of what's the most like you. Mercy Street Blues, looking for the address. I've been told it's real, but I ain't found it yet, I confess. Mercy Street Blues, somebody show me the way to the place where a man like me gets to start again today. People say that grief gets easier the more times that you go. I'm here to testify it's complicated with the flow. The first time I lost something big, I had the shock to numb. The second time the shock was less, but the knowing had begun. By now I've lost enough to know exactly what it brings, and the knowing doesn't soften the percussion when it rings. Old dog, new grief can't teach me to sit still. Every loss lands harder than it did upon the hill. Old dog, new grief, you think I'd know the road, but every sorrow comes in new, and every sorrow's old. I lost my oldest friend this spring to something in the chest. He was 62 and joking, and I thought we had the rest of the years that friends assume they'll have when they are close like ours. 20 phone calls logged a month, and 30 years of hours. I sat beside the window when the call came, and I knew that the knowing didn't help, and the knowing didn't do. My wife says I go quiet in a way she recognizes. Says I get a particular stillness when the grief surprises me again. After I thought I'd done the work and filed it, she doesn't try to fix it, she just comes and sits beside it. Two people who have been together long enough to know that sometimes the companion job is just to not go. Dog, new grief can't teach me to sit still. Every loss lands harder than it did upon the hill. Dog, new grief, you think I'd know the road, By the second song, the whole room was crying quietly. That's the thing about the blues among the people who have earned it. It gives permission to the feeling that the hard man can't return it. I'm 64 myself this year and counting different things. Not the acquisitions and the calendar, but what the living brings. In the quality of mornings and the mercy of the friends, and the way a piece of music holds you when everything bends. Oh, dog, with new grief. No, I can't make it easy, but I've got the blues to hold it, and that keeps me going freely. Oh, dog, new grief can't teach me to sit still. Every loss lands harder than it did upon the hill. Oh, dog, new grief. You think I know the road, but every sorrow comes anew, and every sorrow's old. She smoked these thin brown cigarettes from a silver case she kept in the left breast pocket of whatever jacket she had swept. On in the morning, and the smell of them came through in the curtains and the bedspread, the pillowcases too. I told her it would kill her, and she told me so would you. And we both laughed in that way that people do when the truth is true. The smoke's still in the curtains from the cigarette she smoked. The memory's still in the fabric, every fiber soaked. The smoke's still in the curtains, though she's long been gone. Some absences outlast the person, some perfumes carry on. She's been gone for 2 years now, and the curtains are still hers. In the chemical deep fabric of the smell that recurs. In the evening when the window and the heat converge, and some alchemy of temperature allows the scent to surge back into the present tense from somewhere in the thread. A ghost reminding me that she's not dead. My mother thinks I should replace them, and I see her point of view, that living in the smell of someone isn't getting through. The natural order of the letting go and moving on. But I am not the man who finds a curtain and is gone. From the sorrow of the person, and I'm not ashamed to stay a little longer in the fabric of the smoke of her away. The smoke still in the curtains from the cigarette she smoked. The memory still in the fabric, every fiber soaked. The smoke still in the curtains, though she's long been gone. Some absences outlast the person, some perfumes carry on. She would have told me I was being sentimental and absurd. She was practical about the body and the afterwards. Said when she went, she wanted no one weeping at a stone. Wanted people having dinner and a glass and carrying on. I'm trying to honor that instruction in the way I can, by having dinner and a glass just sometimes near the fair. I washed the curtains last October. Let me say the truth, but the smell was deeper than a wash cycle can smooth. Some part of her had married in the molecular of the cloth, and came out on the line that they still carry in the moth of her particular tobacco, and her silver case in her laugh. And I put the curtains back up, and I let that be enough. The smoke's still in the curtains from the cigarette she smoked. The memory still in the fabric, every fiber soaked. The smoke's still in the curtains, though she's long been gone. Some absences outlast the person, some perfumes carry on. She smoked these thin brown cigarettes from a silver case she kept in the left breast pocket of whatever jacket she had swept. She smoked these thin brown cigarettes from a silver case she kept in the left breast pocket of whatever jacket she had swept. In the morning, and the smell of them came through, and the curtains and the bedspread and the pillowcases too. I told her it would kill her, and she told me so would you. And we both laughed in that way that people do when the truth is true. Smoke still in the curtains from the cigarettes she smoked. The memory still in the fabric. was 26 and bright-eyed when I walked into a life full of good intentions and the promise of a wife, of a family and a house, and all the futures that we'd stake on the foundation of the feeling and the never looking back. She took me at my word, and at my 26 years shine, and spent 11 years returning me below the line. I gave her the good years, she gave them to the road. Trade the best of what I had for what the leaving showed. I gave her the good years, youngest, best in prime. She gave me back the leftovers of time. She wasn't cruel about it, that's the thing I wanna say. She wasn't calculating in the usual kind of way. She just always had a priority that came before the us. A career or an adventure, or a version of the fuss that life made for her elsewhere. And she answered every call, and I waited with my good years in the anteroom and hall. At 37 I woke up one October morning clear, with the kind of clarity that visits every 7 years of a person who has been deferring what they know. And I looked at what I'd given and at what I'd let it go. 11 years of good years handed over like a coat to someone who would wear it warm and lose it like a boat. I gave her the good years, she gave them to the road. Trade the best of what I had for what the leaving showed. Something real. I regret the architecture of how long I tried to feel that my good years could be sacrificed for waiting to begin the reciprocal investment of a love that gives you in return what you put forward, which is all a person asks. Not profit, just the mutual weight of two people at the tasks. I am 41 now, and I'm learning what I have. The years I've got ahead of me, the road and the stave of the music in the morning and the people who show up, not to take the good years, but to fill the cup with something that goes both ways in the only way love can. And I'm spending my good years now like a free and present man. I gave her the good years, she gave them to the road. Trade the best of what I had for what the leaving showed. I gave her the good years, youngest, best and prime. She gave me back the leftovers
I first came to Memphis in a pickup in July with $40 and a hunger and no particular why. The city took me in the way that cities take the young, with indifference and beauty and the music on the tongue. I played on Beale Street corners for the change and for the feel of a city that was made of blues down to its very keel. When the lights go down in Memphis and the river takes the night, every old regret comes walking back into the light. When the lights go down in Memphis, Lord, the music starts, and the city holds the broken while it mends their hearts. I loved a Memphis woman in the second year I stayed. She had the city in her blood, the way the music was made. She knew every alley and she knew every sound. She said, baby, Memphis will keep you if you let yourself be found. I let myself be found there in the bars and in the heat, and in the arms of a woman who was Memphis from her feet. Eventually called me the way the road will do to a man who came with nothing and no reason to stay true. I told her I was coming back, which was the truest lie I knew. The kind you tell yourself until the miles prove it untrue. She didn't say a word when I pulled out of the lot. Just watch me go with Memphis in her eyes and in her thought. When the lights go down in Memphis and the river takes the night, every old regret comes walking back into the light. When the lights go down in Memphis, Lord, the music starts, and the city holds the broken while it mends their hearts. Counting back 3 times over the 30 years since then, each time finding something lost and something different then. The woman had moved on before my first return. I heard through the particular telegraph of the burn of mutual friends and acquaintances that she was doing well, had a good life and a good man and a story she could tell. I go to Memphis still because the city doesn't hold a man's past against him in the river and the gold of the evening light on Beale Street, where I played my first real crowd. The city still makes music, and the music still is proud. And I can sit on the front step of the old familiar sad and feel the blues come through me for the good years and the bad. When the lights go down in Memphis and the river takes the night, every old regret comes walking back into the light. When the lights go down in Memphis, Lord, the music starts, and the city holds the broken while it mends their hearts. The first woman I became after was angry and was fast. She moved through every room like she was out running the past. She worked 3 jobs and drank too much and laughed too loud and bright. And she was necessary for the surviving of the night. But she burned herself down by the spring of the 2nd year. And from the ash, another woman learned to be here. All the women I became after you walked out that door, different versions, each one stronger, each one knowing more. All the women I became, Lord, they were hard to build, but every one of them is me now, and the cup is finally filled. The second was the one who turned to stone and kept the books of every slight and every failure and the careful looks. She made an inventory of the way she had been wronged, and she kept the list updated, and she kept it strong. She was useful for a season when the world required a war. But living inside stone eventually makes you small. The third one started crying in the parking lot one March, for no particular reason and without the usual starch of the holding it together that had built the first two frames. She cried in the car for 40 minutes without any names. For what she was crying, just the weight of all the previous, of the women before her coming through imperious. All the women I became after you walked out that door. Different versions, each one stronger, each one knowing more. All the women I became, Lord, they were hard to build. But every one of them is me now, and the cup is finally filled. The fourth one went to therapy and took the slow road down to the original woman before the leaving and the town. She found her in the girlhood in the photographs before the particular decision that it turned into the core of everything she'd built on top, like rooms upon a ruin. And she introduced herself and said, "Let's do this right, let's begin." I'm the fifth one now, and she's the most composite and the best. A little from the angry, yes, a little from the rest. The stone has held the structure and the cry cleared the line, and the girl from the photograph is finally most mine. I walk into my life now with the full historical weight of all the women I became to find myself this late. All the women I became after you walked out that door. Different versions, each one stronger, each one knowing more. Oh, the women I became, Lord, they were hard to build. But every one of them is me now, and the cup is finally filled.
She took the car, the couch, and every reasonable thing. Left the front door slightly open for the late October steam. But the dog sat at the doorway, looking at me with those eyes the dogs have when they've chosen, and they don't do goodbyes. I said, "Well, buddy, it appears we're the remnant company." He wagged one slow like he approved and came and sat by me. Nothing left but the blues and a dog and a porch in the rain. The dog don't judge the music, and the blues don't mind the pain. Nothing left but the blues and a dog, and the evening to spend.
Could be worse, could be without the dog at the end. The first week without furniture is a philosophical event. You discover what you're made of when the comfortable is went. Buddy and I ate off the floor the first 3 days or 4, until my neighbor brought a table she had extra and in store. We ate at it with dignity, Buddy on his mat, a man and his dog and a borrowed table and the cat of someone else's goodness, making ordinary from the flat. Buddy gets me up at 6, which is the mercy of the dog, because a man alone without a purpose in the fog of valley grief will stay in bed until the afternoon. But the dog has bladder business, and the dog has said it soon. So I rise and I put on the same jeans and the coat, and we walk the neighborhood at 6, and I take note. Nothing left but the blues and a dog and a porch in the rain. The dog don't judge the music, and the blues don't mind the pain. Nothing left but the blues and a dog and the evening to spend. Could be worse, could be without the dog at the end. People stop to pet him, and that's how I met the street. The elderly woman with the walker and the neat garden, and the judge who has a rescue of his own, and the kid who lost his father and was learning to be grown. But he is the social capital I couldn't buy or build, the ambassador of a grieving man to the neighborhood instilled. Some nights I play the guitar on the porch in the cool, but he curled beside the chair in the approximate way a stool would if a stool had breathing and a loyalty and fur. And I play the old songs out into the ordinary blur of the neighborhood at evening, doing its evening thing. And I think this could be worse, it could be just the sting. Nothing left but the blues and a dog and a porch in the rain. The dog don't judge the music, and the blues don't mind the pain. Nothing left but the blues and a dog and the evening to spend. Could be worse, could be without the dog at the end. We've been riding since the leaving for a year and some months beside. long letters in the manner of another kind of tide that people wrote before the easy of the phone and the screen, full of detail and confession and the everything between. I kept them in a box beside the bed in ordered years, and I read them sometimes late at night to calibrate the years. The day the letters stopped coming, I knew before I knew the way the body understands before the mind comes through. The day the letters stopped coming, the mailbox held the fact of a love that had gone quiet and was never coming back. She wrote about the city and the job and the new life, about the sharp adjustments of a woman who was a wife for so long that the single was a foreign and strange land. I wrote about the house and Buddy and the calloused hand of the work and the adjusting and the occasional grace. We were honest in the letters in a way we weren't face to face. In the 11th month, the letters started thinning out. Her paragraphs grew shorter and the detail less devout. The handwriting grew lighter, like a conversation fading, the way a radio station fades when you're past its trading. Rain's still something, but the static more than the song. I wrote longer to compensate, and probably too long. The day the letters stopped coming, I knew before I knew the way the body understands before the mind comes through. The day the letters stopped coming, the mailbox held the fact of a love that had gone quiet and was never coming back. The last one came in February, 4 short lines on cream. Said she was doing well and thought it best to stream of correspondence, and because she'd met someone worth knowing, said she'd always keep the years and wished me good and growing. 4 lines on cream paper, signed with just her name, and the mailbox after that was never quite the same. I kept the letters in the box and moved the box to the shelf, high up where the looking requires something more than self permission, a deliberate act of wanting to go back. I went once in the winter and I put it on the rack of things that were and are and will not be again. 4 lines on cream, a year of ink, the end of a letter and the wind. The day the letters stopped coming, I knew before I knew the way the body understands before the mind comes through. The day the letters stopped coming, The church of my grandmother burned on an April Saturday. Some electric fault inside the vestry, they would say. By morning it was memory and ash upon the stone, and 200 congregants were left without a home. Not a spiritual homeless, the faith was still alive, but the body of the gathering had failed to survive. Sitting in the church that burned down in the spring, only the foundation left and the memory of what we'd seen. Sitting in the church that burned, the sky is the roof now. Lord, I still come here to pray, because I don't know how to not somehow. I drove up from the city when my cousin sent the word. Stood at the edge of what remained and didn't say a word. Word for a long time, just the standing and the still of a man in the place his childhood faith had tried to fill, with the particular comfort of the known and the repeated, the hymns and the sermons and the wood pew and the seated. The congregation met the following Sunday in the park, brought their folding chairs and Bibles and their voices in the stark of an open sky, which is to say the real cathedral after all. And they sang the same hymns they'd been singing down the hall of the burned church for 100 years without the walls. And the sound went out to everything and answered every call. Sitting in the church that burned down in the spring, only the foundation left and the memory of what we'd seen. Sitting in the church that burned, the sky is the roof now. Lord, I still come here to pray, because I don't know how to not somehow. I sat in the burned foundation on a Monday afternoon, sitting where the altar was beneath the open June. And something in the sitting in the consecrated ash felt more religious than the furniture before the flash, as if the burning had removed the decoration from the fact and left the holiness intact. They rebuilt in the autumn on the same stone and the same address. I went to the opening Sunday, and I'll honestly confess that the new church is beautiful and fits the congregation true, but something of the burnt church lives in me that the new building doesn't replace. Not the structure, but the open air of a man sitting in the ash and finding something there. Sitting in the church that burned down in the spring, only the foundation left and the memory of what we'd seen. Sitting in the church that burned, the sky is the roof now. Lord, I still come here to pray, my grandmother burned on an April Saturday. Some electric fault inside the vestry, they would say. The church of my grandmother burned on an April Saturday. Some electric fault inside the vestry, they would say. By morning it was memory and ash upon the stone, and 200 congregants were left without a home. Not a spiritual homeless, the faith was still alive, but the body of the gathering had failed to survive. Sitting in the church that burned down in the spring, only the foundation left and the memory of what we'd seen. Sitting in the church that burned, the sky is the roof now. Lord, I still come here to pray, because I don't know how to not somehow. I drove up from the city when my cousin sent the word. Stood at the edge of what remained and didn't say a heard word for a long time. Just the standing and the still of a man in the place his childhood faith had tried to fill with the particular comfort.
I've been asked 100 times by people at the bar after the show what the blues is really made of, and where does it actually go. When the music fills the room and something lifts and shifts, and the audience and the instrument and the singer all get riffs in their ordinary armor, and the real thing bleeds through. I say the blues is the road that runs inside of me and you. Map. It's the road of everything I've been in, can't take back. The road that runs through me is the delta and the dust, every love and every leaving, and the in-betweens I trust. My road runs through a neighborhood in Cleveland, 1963. Through a woman in a kitchen and a man who couldn't see. How to stay the distance of a family and a life, and left the road through me with its first and sharpest knife of the abandoned and the questioning and the fundamental why. That a child carries forward as as a passenger inside. The road runs through the first love and the losing of the first, through the learning that the sweetest things can carry the worst of attachments in them, through the work and the ambition, through the friends who stayed the decades and the friends lost to attrition, through the woman who was home for 9 years and is now a stretch of road inside me in a memory of how the road that runs through me ain't the one on any map. It's the road of everything I've been and can't take back. The road that runs through me is the delta and the dust, every love and every leaving and the in-betweens I trust. Through the music that I've played since I was young, every song I've ever offered to a microphone and sung is a mile marker on the road that runs through all my days, and the audience in every room has their own road always. Parallel and sometimes through the same terrain, and the music is the moment when the roads come into lane. When I play the last song on the last night of the tour, and the stage goes dark and quiet and the roadies close the door, I stand alone a moment in the particular grace of a man whose road has brought him to the center of the place, where the blues is just the truth of every mile you've come, and the playing of it honestly is how it all gets done. The road that runs through me ain't the one on any map. It's the road of everything I've been and can't take back. The road that runs through me is the delta and the dust, every love and every leaving and the in-betweens I trust.
You are at Crossroads Blues Records. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications.